Well, young Nicholas Hero, the good thing about it is he seems to be setting his own field. He's the captain of this Charlestown primary school team, and it's not very often that you see the youngsters setting their own field. Walks back purposefully, marking out his run here. And Charlestown Primary coming up against Ivor Walters Primary. Charlestown Primary, of course, coming off a win from their last game. Ivor Walters Primary coming off a loss. And each team would be hoping to add their names in the winner's circle today. But it's going to be Hero. We don't have the name of the batsman for Ivor Walters as yet. So it's going to be Hero. Labor, the umpire, signaling to the scorers. There's a little bit of a hold up, I'm not sure. Well, apparently they're ready now. So Hero will bowl the first over. He's the captain of the team, deciding to lead by example. Here's Hero. Moving in now to bowl the first ball of this game. Hits in the air. And that's Lawrence it is, hitting it. And the extra cover comes around, picks it up. 1 run to the total. So it's going to be Hero. Bowling to the taller of the two batsmen. Moves in now to bowl. And that's should the keeper comes across. Well stopped by Passard. So 3 for no loss. Keeper didn't pull it in on that occasion. So it's going to be Hero. Would want to line it up a lot better than that. Moves in once more to bowl. Slow ball. He's driving. That's a lovely looking shot down to long off. Oh, he came across his off stump and he drove that beautifully down to long off. And got a single. So it's going to be Hero once more. Would want to be a hero for his team this afternoon. My goodness, it's bowled. Clean bowl, swinging right across it. And wicket number 1 goes. Hero has struck.
Without scoring, and it is now 4 for 1.
Well, Cornelius strides to the crease. And Cornelius always reminds me of one Raheem Cornwall. And if he latches on to one, I think it's going to head towards the Bart Hotel. So, Hero would be aware of that. Would want to line and bowl it properly. Here he goes. Full pitch. He's pushing it into the onside. Off and running. So he's home. Dashing home is Cornelius. Got down on a Yorker length delivery and got a single. Looks as if he's meaning business today, Cornelius. So here's the busy looking Hero. Bowls. He's pulling it as Lawrence towards long on. Looks as if he's going to bat his team to a solid score today. It looks pretty serious, Lawrence. So Cornelius to take strike. Hero making sure that he sets his field the way he wants it. Here he goes once more. Batsman not quite ready. This time he is. Here's Hero. Smooth looking run up. Moves in out to bowl. That's a good delivery, but off the edge. Going down towards third man. They're off and running. Well fielded by Taylor. Left-handed return. And 1 more to the total. So over number 2 will be bowled by Kashim Taylor. And Lawrence, who has looked pretty good so far, settles over his bat. Now I think I'm seeing Lawrence's leg stump from here. He just walked across the stump with that stance. He hasn't really taken a guard. So that's pretty interesting. Cornelius is a non-striker. We could hardly make out Lawrence at the far end. So Kian Pemberton is the officiating umpire. Laborde is at square leg. Taylor it is. Moves in now to bowl. He's hitting it over the head of the bowler. That's a lovely shot. Prasad comes across and pulls it in nicely. 1 run, but Lawrence has looked very serious, I could tell you. He's hitting the ball hard. So it's going to be Taylor moving in now to bowl to Cornelius. Cornelius is swinging in the air. He's going to fall short of his brother Taylor. He gets in. Hit him on the foot. And they got a single. So 1 more to the total. I could tell you that Lawrence has looked very busy. And he has stroked the ball nicely so far. Here he goes. Taylor ball full toss and he missed out on that. That would have been a nice one to swing away to backward up square, but he missed it. White signaled. Well, Auntie Shelley hasn't arrived as yet. When she arrives, you'll know. Moves in now to bowl. He's swinging belated there. That the umpire decides, well, he decides to signal wide eventually. So Taylor once more from the pavilion end. Moves in now to bowl to Lawrence. Lawrence is swinging that one away. And the square leg fielder went down too early. Fell over actually. But nice bit of fielding from the backward up square fielder. And they only got a single. But that was well struck again by Lawrence. Lawrence certainly looks as if he means business today. That brings Cornelius into strike. And I'm telling you, if he hits one, if he gets hit, it's going to stay hit. Bosto swings into that, but he didn't time that too well. The speedy Taylor races in, picks it up nicely, gets a return in. And I think it hit Cornelius on the foot. And so 1 more to the total. Well, grandfather Alfred is here, but grandmother Shelley isn't as yet. So here goes. Races in now, Taylor bowls. Lawrence is swinging right across that and it struck him on the pads. Surprisingly, there was no appeal, but he was swinging right across that. Taylor once more. We're moving now to bowl to Lawrence. Dapper figure of Lawrence bowls. Lawrence is hitting it over the head of the bowler. It's going towards the boundary. Taylor races across. He's been feeling well, his brother. He gets a return in. And 1 more to the total. When he hits it pretty powerfully for a small man, Lawrence. So at the end of over 2, the score is 14 for the loss of 1. Lawrence and Cornelius looking as if they want to put a nice little partnership here together and get in some water early in this innings is Cornelius. Well, it's going to be Passard into the attack, bowling from the Bartotel end. He'll be bowling to the powerfully built Cornelius. So Cornelius will settle. Now he settles. So it's going to be Passard from the far end. Moves in now to bowl. He's swinging into that. Anybody home? Good catch. That's a brilliant catch. He ran a long way to pull in that one, Passard. Certainly has to be a cricketer to do that because he ran away to his left a long way and got it with both hands as well. So that's good cricket by Passard. Was hit in the ear by Cornelius and didn't really latch onto it as he would have liked. And Passard ran away to his left and pulled in a really good catch. So Cornelius comes back. Wicket number 2 for Ivor Walters. Well, Lawrence is telling the new batsman, well, things are pretty easy out here. You don't have to give it away. Just follow my lead. Having a quick word with him as he comes in. Well, it's going to be Passard, who got a wicket with his very first delivery. Moving in now to bowl to the new batsman. Bowls, swing and a miss down the leg side. That's wide. 1 more to the total. Well, Passard has indicated to the umpire that he's going to go around the wicket now. So, and the batsman has decided to bat left. I don't know what's going on here. That boy has a, well, because he heard the bowler was going around, he decided to turn around left. Well, that boy had a bit of a laugh as he got that. Well, he's pushing it defensively into the onside. They should be thinking one here. Finally, decide to go after it. And they're going for the second run. He gets home. So 2 more runs to the total. So Prasad it is, who will be bowling from the barefooted end. Tall batsman, and not the most orthodox looking stance, with the bat angling somewhat away from him. And that's a wide. He just watches it flow, and they should be running again. But waited too long. No, they waited too long. He's run out. I think he's gone. Yes, he started that run too late, and young Lawrence, who looked so good, he's gone. Run out. Started to run too late. And so that's wicket number 3 as Charlestown celebrates. You could see that he's not a happy trooper as he comes back, but he started that run very late indeed. Here's Prasad moving in now to bowl to the new batsman who swings into that. Mid-wicket comes across, stops it nicely. Good bit of feeling that, and can't score. So here he goes once more. Prasad, an eventful over this. Bowls way outside the off stump. He has a flash at it, and that's a wide. I don't know if it was signaled though, but that was pretty wide. So Prasad moves in once more to bowl. He has a swing at that. The keeper doesn't collect cleanly, but stops it effectively. So Coach Hakeem Harvey is telling him to stroke the ball and stop woofing. So here he goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. He has a swing at that. Misses the shot. The keeper is trying to take off the bills. And that ends the over. So we have Zakim, who really had a wild spell last game. Bowled a lot of wides, but I think that he would have worked on that. So let's see. Definitely has worked on that. He strokes it into the offside. There's Zakim going all the way for it. He's a busy player. He will go after everything, I will tell you that. Has a lot of energy.
So 19 for 3, Zakim asking a question.
Well, he needs to take the bails off. He was just touching the stumps. But I think the batsman could well have been out of his crease. That was interesting. Zakim is something else. He's a busy player. Here he goes now, bowls. Outside the off stump, strokes it into the offside. They're off and running. That's Prasad, races in quickly. And Zakim stops it.
Throwing that very hard, yes. The driver of PA6198, you're asked to move your vehicle, otherwise
so,
it will be towed away.
Here Zakim was, he has certainly improved in terms of the line, and swings at it, misses, through to the keeper.
Rudy's here with me. You can't have Rudy to give me a word.
So Zakim moving in now to bowl. Down the leg side, misses the shot as he swings and came off the pad. Zakim is applauding, asking for the ball. He's anxious to get it in his hand. And so 20 for the loss of 3. So Zakim moves it now short, and he's ball. Zakim has struck. Zakim has struck. Look at the celebration. Zakim has struck. He played right over it, so Zakim celebrates. Well, last time around, he certainly didn't do too well, but now he's getting it pretty much on stump. That one kept low, kept very low, and the batsman played right over it.
And they were going good, but now the wickets now are going fast, so the pressure is back.
Bailey would bowl to the new batsman, and Justin.
So it's going to be Zakim, and he'll be bowling to the new batsman. We know him now as Justin. Settles over his bat. Here's Zakim moving in out to bowl. And that one goes off the pads, I believe. Goes down to long leg. And they'll get what? Let's see what signal. There's a bit of bat into that. So 1 more to the total. and that ends the over.
Ivor Walters.
Ivor, what is it gonna do?
Well, it's going to be the other Taylor twin,
21 for 4.
and this one bowls left arm.
Over number 5.
So here goes.
Caddy.
Moves in now to bowl. Full toss, swung away, but there's a field that square leg, feeds it nicely. And single. And right over the bails, the return.
Right over the bails. 2 for 4.
So it's going to be Taylor. Fifth over being bowled.
Somebody is paying close attention now to the cricket.
So here's Taylor moving in now to bowl. Off the edge, down towards third man. There's a busy Zakim, rushes in and gets a return in. And one more to the total.
Zakim, good fielder, good mover.
So Kadim's mom is here as well.
I'm going to ask you.
Kadim's grandfather is here.
What do you think could be a fighting score for Ivor Walters? But
So
I'll come back to you at the end of the over. Kadim Taylor now, well, he's
Taylor
right over the
deciding
wicket.
to
Come back around the wicket.
go back around the wicket where he started. And moves in now to bowl. Here he goes, bowl short, and that one well, it's a late appeal. And not a vociferous one. He just questioningly looked at the umpire. He didn't really shout at him. Must have been pretty close.
Shout at the umpire. But Karim, I wonder if his mommy, because mommy's here, he's quiet with the appeal.
So it's going to be Taylor once more.
He was
And
the ball. Here is
moves in now to bowl. Swung away. Ward can't stop it.
And the ball swung away into the backward square boundary for 4.
So that's 4 runs. Aye.
Still something here. Come
Here
up,
goes now, bowls. He's
He's
slapping this one down towards long off. The fielder races in, goes down and picks it up. And so one more to the total. So the score now 29 for the loss of 4. As Taylor, left arm, moves in now to bowl short, and it touches it into the onside. Fielder rushes in, can't score. Well, Zakim, who had a really awful spell in his first game, has really started pretty well in this game. He has bowled a pretty good line, actually picked up a wicket. Can he continue in that same vein as he moves in now to bowl? He's swinging, struck on the pad, going down. He shouts his appeal. Turned around and shouted his appeal at the umpire. Almost scared again, Kane Pemberton there. So Zakim, as busy as a bee. He's one busy player, I could tell you. Moves in now to bowl. Shot, and he plays right over it. And it goes past the edge of the bat, through to the keeper, well taken by the keeper. So I have to be very careful with these balls that are creeping along the surface. Zakim moves in once more. Moves in now, bold. He's turning that opposite. The keeper chases after it, and it drops well ahead of him. He would have had to dive, I thought. So he got away with it. So it's going to be Zakim once more from the pavilion end. Moves in now to bowl. He's swinging this one into the onside. Mid-wicket races in. And that's Nicholas. Misfields. And they can't get the second run though. One more to the total. So Zakim it is. Moves in once more to bowl. Full toss and goes past the outer edge of the bat. Shoot to the keeper.
Just gone past the outside edge, and every time they to get into position to play a shot.
So Zakim it is. Moves in once more. Bow short. He pushes it uppishly in the air. And the keeper chases after it, but drops well away from him. It looks as if it's going to be Passard, who will continue. Moving in now to bowl. He's punching it, but doesn't really latch onto it. Bowler comes across and picks it up. He goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. He's swinging into that. That's going for 4. That's a lovely shot. Oh, he latched onto that. And he really hit it hard. Found the gap. And it's gone away for 4. So Passad's response is to take a longer run. That's interesting. Races in now to bowl. Full pitch delivery. He's tugging into that. Should have been on the front foot. He was just standing with his 2 feet planted and just swinging. Baseball style. Didn't time it. Just trickled into the onside. Can't score. So he's Passad once more. Moves in now to bowl. He's swinging bowled. Off stump picked out. Again, he wasn't playing straight. He was just swinging across it. And the celebration once more from his entire team. The teammates are in celebrating. So Atish Prasad has picked up another wicket for CPS as the batsman comes back. Should be playing straight. Well, it's going to be Prasad to bowl to the new batsman. They didn't take a guard. Here he goes. Prasad moves in now to bowl. And he watches that one, and they should be looking for the run. And they're there as if they're stuck in their creases.
34 now. 34 for 5.
So here he goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. He's beaten, and again they're not looking for the extra runs. So, not good work here by these two batsmen. So it's going to be Passad once more. From the bat to the end. Bowls. This time he's pushing. Again they're not running. This time they decide to run. Zakim gets a return in. But that's a bye. One more to the total.
So that's 35.
So Taylor will, I think he started from the far end, and he'll be bowling now from the pavilion end.
Left, one is right. Combination of the Taylors.
So that's a pretty long run, and he'll be bowling to the new batsman. Here he goes. Moves in now to bowl. That's a goal. He's jabbing at it. I think he got some bat onto that. Again, they're not looking for the run.
Taylor back to his mark very quickly. Begins to move in.
Here he goes now. Moves in now to bowl. He's pushing at that. Outside the off stump, beaten through to the keeper. So Kashim, he would have watched a lot of cricket. Getting some water on the boundary.
Let's see what happened here. That's Taylor. Goes in.
Here he goes once more. Bowls. He's stroking it into the onside again. They're not moving, not thinking about the single. So, there it is. Moving in now to bowl. That's a no ball. That has to be a no ball. No ball for height. And so it would be a free hit.
Yeah, so it's free hit. So it's a
free hit signal now by Kian Pemberton, the umpire.
Now being penalized for that wide and the no ball.
So here it is. Taylor.
Which one are you going to take?
Moves in now to bowl wide, and this free hit is still there.
Wide
so
by the umpire.
Still the free hit.
So it's what? 37. Cash, take your time.
So, Taylor it is, thinking about it. Moves in now to bowl. That is steering it nicely. Oh my goodness, they're not running. Stayed long to get out of their creases. They just don't seem too interested in running the runs. But it was a good shot. He steered it nicely. And they got a single. So, Taylor. Here he goes, moves in now to bowl. Short and wide. That's an awful delivery. Wide of the mark. So, Taylor getting some encouragement as he moves in now to bowl. Better delivery. Struck away, well fielded. That was well stopped. And Laborde says not out.
The umpire says no.
They're still appealing, but the umpire's already said no.
The umpire says no. Ball. Outside the off stump and this one again. The umpire have a look at it.
That will be a wide, I believe. The umpires waited long but decided not to call. I think it was a wide. Ken Pemberton says no.
Chance to go as assistant being done to the batsman pad.
Well, that's young Woodis having some fun with the boundary rope. He's attracted to the boundary rope.
He expects to come in the park and thief the whole rope there.
Well, I think Daddy's going to come into the action. Daddy's going to come into the action now. He's gone. He's gone. Daddy has some running to do.
Ball in the oval. Your father wasn't a cricketer.
Well, he's been caught. He's been captured.
Oh, what they say, he was adjusting the boundary because the ball is not coming down there.
So it's going to be Taylor. Left armer, bowls. Drive and a miss. The keeper struggles but holds on to it eventually. So this is the penultimate over. And they're still not on 50. So they will need to get at least to 50 to be competitive. He bowled. Picked out the off stump and Taylor sends him on his way.
Taylor strike. And Ivor Walters has lost another wicket in over number 9. 40. And the coach shift her position after that wicket. She was leaning to the leg side all day, and now she leaned to the off side since the off stump was hit. 7.
40 for the loss of 7. We're in over number 9. Taylor moves in now to bowl short down the leg side. That's a wide. The batsman didn't even look at it. Wide signal by the umpire.
41 for 7.
Taylor seems to be talking to himself as he moves in now to bowl. Here he goes, moves in now. Full pitch delivery, has a drive at it, misses the shot, shoot to the keeper.
Didn't get a batter. Just getting runs by the extras now.
So Taylor moves in now to bowl short. He's the 3 stumps moved. All 3 stumps shifted and went through to the keeper.
9.
Can they get up to 50? This is the penultimate over. Looks very difficult. Swing and a miss. And a wide signal by the umpire, I think. Or did he? Maybe not.
Either that or he caught the umpire off guard with the appeal.
So it's going to be Taylor once more. Moves in now to bowl. That's as wide as they come. And losing the script on that occasion. So Ivor Walters, they need some 8 runs to get up to 50. Can they? Probably 7 balls remaining. He's swinging. They're not looking for the run. Hero comes in. That ends over number 9. And the score is 42 for the loss of 7.
It's the last over. His last message. It's the final over. And it's a touch and go now. So it's the final over.
The captain, Nicholas Hero, will bowl the final over.
The final over of the inning.
And not good news. A little sprinkle at the ETW. Rain has been predicted this evening, but I'm hoping that it will allow this game to be completed.
8 from 6.
So, here goes.
In he goes.
Hero moves in now to bowl.
This one is a
That's a wide.
So, that's one more. 43.
So it's going to be Hero once more.
Here is the Hero.
Moves in now to bowl. There he goes, bowls. He's pushing it into the onside. They should be looking for runs. Now they started late. And he's going to be run out. He's run out. Again, they started that single late. It's when the crowd started to tell them to run. That time, the field already had the ball in his hand. And that's when they started to run.
They took off late.
That's the second time we have seen that.
And the umpire said he was late. What took the umpire so long there? The benefit should have gone. more should be in the hut.
He has a whole entourage setting it up. You can't say he didn't stay long at the crease. Well, on the pitch, on the turf.
Well, if the other twin is in the wicket,
Took some
somebody
time.
will tell mommy and somebody will tell daddy, oh, he get run out.
So, it's going to be Hero to continue.
The long time days, the tail enders are only known to hit sixes. Let's see what happens
Moves
here.
in now
Here
to
goes the
bowl.
Wide outside the
That
off top.
might
The
be a
run is
wide
coming.
signaled.
43.
So,
Hero.
here's Hero moving in now
This is the
to
Empire
bowl.
Pemberton and bowl. This one is up. And
He's
is
getting some bat onto it and gone past again. They're trying to run and again
and
late.
they turn back halfway.
Again, they seem to be fastened in their creases.
Like I said, they've been. How many balls left in?
So 2 more balls remaining.
Hero
Hero it is, trying to get a wicket.
He's gonna give Ivor Walters an extra run again. Here's it,
Moves in out to bowl. He's swinging into the onside. This time they're running. And he's home. So Hero didn't collect, and the batsman is in. Here goes Hero, moves in now, slow ball, full, and beaten outside the off stump. That ends the over, is it? Or there's one more? Seems as if there's one more ball.
It's a very short guy at the other end. It's got to be the final delivery.
So Hero marching purposefully back. Let's see. Moves in now. Here goes, bowls. That's wide-ish. Umpire says it's a legitimate delivery. Still another ball, I believe, to go.
He had a few wides. We haven't seen any big swing from the Ivor Walters batsman, seeing that it's the last over.
Here's Hero moving in now to bowl. He's driving at that, beaten through to the keeper. That ends the innings. And let's see what the final score is.
By some 20 runs or so. And they're coming back with 46.
So 46, I think that's what Joyce and Labor Primary made against CPS. CPS made that runs without loss. And so let's see what transpires today. Well, Charlestown Primary needs some 46 runs to win this game. And last time around, they cruised home without loss in about 7 overs. Well, they'll want to do it in a lot fewer overs today to be convincing. Now, if Ivor Walters' bowling is a lot better than what we saw from Joyce and Abbott Primary, I believe that they could put a little stutter in the camp. We can wait and see. Well, here's Lawrence moving in. Well, he has decided to do the Whitechapel. The umpire is not impressed. He's serious with that appeal. Well. Lawrence. No, this is seriously in the game of cricket. Ken Pemberton can laugh as much as he wants, but the bowler is serious. Ken Pemberton is laughing, but that's a serious appeal. He wasn't just warning. He was appealing. And the batsman was out of his crease. Here goes balls. He's struck on the pad, but he's outside the leg stump. He appeals belatedly. The umpire is unimpressed. Lawrence is an aggressive little cricketer. Here he goes, moves in now to bowl. That's outside the off stump. He's stroking it nicely. Fielder comes across and they get a single. Lovely looking shot that by Passard. So it's Kadim Taylor. So here's Lawrence bowls outside the off stump. Keeper throws it away. White signaled.
And so the score moves up to 2, Charlestown. 2 with James got 64 not out.
So here he goes once more. He's stroking it down towards third man. Third man is late. And they should be thinking 2. Going back for the second. And so 2 more runs to the total. Third man very open, very vacant. Poor field setting, I think. Wide of the off stump, stroked into the offside. The fielder, the bowler is coming across. And they get an easy single.
These two, can they do it this time? Auntie Shelly, you think so? Yes, Auntie Shelly. Anything with orange is going to get a yes from Auntie Shelly. And
so, Lawrence it is.
He's going to bowl to Auntie
Will be
5 without loss. Still in over number 1.
So here he goes. Lawrence balls, good delivery, stroke nicely into the offside. That's a lovely looking shot by Taylor. And they get a single. And once we hear run behind me, that's Auntie Shelly. She has arrived. When she arrives, you know. Stroking it again. That's going to run close to the boundary. And it's gone for 4. He really stretched out nicely and stroked that one. That came out of the middle really beautifully. Gone for 4. Well, it's going to be Cornelius. And he'll be bowling to Taylor.
Taylor taps away.
So.
Didn't Taylor hit the last ball before? Oh, Taylor is on strike.
You go back down, cast is a 4.
You're not going to single it. You understand? You're not going to single it.
Go back down.
Oh, my glasses not.
So.
We know you're in good form. You feel like you're in good time.
So Taylor hit a 4 off the last ball and wanted to take strike. The umpires picked it up late.
Oh, Auntie Shelly sending back down. Auntie Shelly knows the game very well. So Auntie Shelly's on ball from around the wicket. He would start around the wicket.
Well, it's going to be Cornelius. And he'll be bowling right arm around the wicket.
Long off, deep long on. The middle wicket 3/4 away to the boundary.
To the left-hander. Passard.
Short middle wicket thereabout. And he would bowl to Atish. I make it 12 without loss in over number 1. And the crowd has been nice. Rudy, the crowd has been good. Well, I don't think I saw you on Wednesday, but Wednesday we had a really good crowd, and for a Friday afternoon, it's a good crowd again, Rudy.
So it's going to be
yes, it's a very good crowd coming in. I mean,
Cornelius.
getting off from work and getting the news that
fielder looking the wrong way. He needs to be looking towards the batsman. He's looking towards the bowler. He's driving this one into the offside, down to mid-off, can't score. And Auntie Shelly said stay. She's directing traffic from behind me. So action looks just a little suspect here. Arm needs to be a little straighter. Balls, he's flashing, missing. The keeper tries to drag it in. Fails, and they get 1. It's a bye.
He ran till he nearly ran up himself. Charlestown looking in the hunt here. VOJN would have won earlier today.
So it's going to be Cornelius once more. And he's bowling from the Bart Hotel end. Keeper making some adjustments to the field. So here goes. Cornelius bowls. He's pushing it nicely. And staying long on the shot. Should have been out of the blocks. And they get the single in the end. He's playing nice and straight. So it's going to be Cornelius, and he'll be bowling to Passard, the left-hander. Here he goes, bowls outside the off-stump. He's punching it into the offside. They're off and running wide, and direct hit. And Auntie Shelly say he there. He right there. Well, the umpire's right there, says not out. Cornelius once more. Bowls. Again, nice and straight. He says not out.
And play that into the onside. Cornelius moves very smartly and field to his own bowling. So at the end of
so that ends the over.
Looking for 46 for victory. Ivor is looking for 10 wickets or restrict them under the 46. There are 14 without loss.
So 11 from the first over, 3 from the second, 2 overs completed, 14 for no loss.
Well,
So,
you know, it's a funny old game here.
Passard it is.
Rudy, especially at primary school cricket.
Looks
you
as
lose
if we
one wicket,
might just
you
get
can
some
lose
rain.
1-3 in a cluster. And so these two, it didn't happen the last time, but let's see. Bramble would go.
Bramble is the new bowler. Bowls. Gets it into the offside. Fielder is in quickly. Really, they should have somebody close by the umpire.
Moves up to 15. The big question is, can these two go on and win this? Auntie Shelley said they can win. Let's wait and see. It's the brightest orange shirt I've seen in Charlestown primary history. Auntie Shelley have it on. 15 without loss, TDC. Runako Morton Primary School cricket from the office here at ETW. We need to both get some wickets here for Ivor Walters.
So it's going to be Bramble, and he'll be bowling to Taylor. Here he goes, balls. He's beaten, comprehensively beaten. And he was pushing tentatively at that one, and through to the keeper. Here goes Bramble, balls. He's stroking that one, and the fielder comes across. She said run, Auntie Shelley, and Dad said tap there. So she has to make up her mind. So here's Bramble moving in now to bowl to Kadim. He's pushing that one a lot more firmly back with a point, and they get an easy single.
CPS, and the score moves up to 16. As soon as Shelley hears Mr. Charlton leave wicket, she just looked back at me.
So
it's been a good tournament. Can't wait for the finals, Rudy.
Well, finally, I think they're making some adjustments.
I believe the whole of some place.
Here goes, balls, beaten, through to the keeper. That's Passard. Flash and a miss. So it's going to be Bramble from the pavilion end. Tall. Moves in now to bowl. He's flashing and missing once more. It's Passard. And that ends the over. Now, I think that the Ivor Walters team is pulling back. First over, 11 runs. Second over, 3 runs. Third over, 2 runs. So, let's see how it's going to work out in the final analysis. Here he goes, bowls. He's stroking it into the onside. There's no short mid-wicket, so they're going to get an easy single.
Here is the bowler now.
Here he goes now. Moves in now to bowl. He's hitting that one. And short of the fielder. And poor work. And it looks as if Auntie Shelley is running the runs. She's actually running the runs here. And they got the overflow. So 2 runs, well 3 runs actually. So 19 the score for no loss. So CPS again off to a pretty steady start here.
Yeah, he's now trying to get home myself here to get a 5. Had a long night last night at Water Park.
Here he goes now, balls. He's stroking that one into the onside. The man is moving quickly. Will he stop it? He does. And good bit of fielding in the end.
Looks like the umpire asked him if he's all right. Fed up. That is a FedEx.
Here he goes now, balls. That's a wide, well stopped by the wicketkeeper. Doing very well indeed.
Did well to stop it in the end. And another 26 more.
Coach Shelley says lefty wide them. Well, good advice as the bowler moves in now. Another wide. Swung away. That's going to go pretty close to the boundary. That's going to go for 4. Signal, Auntie Shelley. Signal. That's 4.
So Taylor is really getting the boundaries now. And you can tell Taylor likes to. Jabal was already born.
And Taylor is bowled. Taylor is comprehensively bowled. So Charlestown has lost a wicket.
Very slow ball, but Taylor missed it all over Charlie. And like you say, you missed and the bowler hit.
Well, it crept across the turf and not very happy.
And the ball coming into the center stump, so But good opening partnership, a good start for Charlestown Primary. Some 20 without loss. Good start. The captain going to the wicket with something.
Hero it is, going to the crease, the captain.
Positive cricketer.
Walks very purposefully to the crease. Young Hero.
In spite of his height. And he's gonna man back for the square on the boundary. Deep mid wicket.
So Hero, a left-hander. So two left-handers at the crease now.
A man at backward point.
Settles, nice compact looking stance. Herbert bowls, he's cutting that one away. His Hero, he's immediately off the mark, misfields badly. And they go back for the second run. Reached a long way across Hero and just smashed it to the offside for 2.
And the score goes up by 2 now. Well, what's happening out there now?
Well, it's going to be
It seems as though
Possard in strike.
I think the Ivor Walters team is a little too deep in the field. That's 2 or 3 runs there.
Here goes balls. He's having a swing at that. The umpire's unimpressed. I don't know if they were appealing for a catch because it would have touched the pad, but it was outside the leg stump. Well,
everything is downstairs.
here goes. Moves in now to bowl.
He's looking for a wicket.
He's driving right over it. The keeper is staying low and pulls it in.
That ball is not getting up too high as well. Here is
So, bowler creating a bit of a bother for the batsman, Possard. This is a wide. He's swinging it away. It's Possard. The fielder is coming across. Can he pull it in? Diving effort. That's brilliant. That's a brilliant bit of fielding. He ran across and dived away to pull it in. That was serious cricket.
It's good to see the youngster showing himself.
With 20 meters. And by the time he got there, then got out the dive. A good save.
So here he goes. Moves in now to bowl. This time to Hero. Hero is driving it. Back up the strip to the bowler. The bowler goes low on his knees and stops it. So Herbert is moving in to bowl. And that's down the leg side, stuck on that pad. He's appealing, but that's outside the leg stump. So interestingly, there's the Taylor twins on the CPS team and the Herbert twins on the IWPS team. So here goes. You've heard about the Bobsey twins. Here you go. That's outside leg stump. It goes past the keeper this time. And well stopped. And a wide. So that's 2 more wides. So fielder delivering a message from the coach.
Here he goes and ball.
There goes, swing and a miss. Goes past the keeper once more. And another wide. So another 2.
Another wide. So that's another 2 runs. That's 28.
28 the score for 1. That's a better delivery, but swung away by Hero. Everybody stands up as if they're saluting. It's the national anthem time. They just stood there. It was swung hard by Hero. And the man at backward up square watched the man at mid-wicket. Mid-wicket watched the man at backward up square. And it went betwixt them both, you see, and went away for 4. Well, it's going to be Cornelius, and he'll be bowling to Possard. So, Cornelius from the Barterton end. Bowled wide again, swung away. Well fielded, well. Got back. Hero was charging down, but Atish was ball watching. Fielder got in quickly and got back in his crease. Possard it is. Here's Cornelius. Ball is driving into the offside. The man is deep. He comes in, fields it, and gets a return in.
Has been pleasant on the eye. A cover. Nicholas stops away at the crease.
Cornelius bowls and he's swinging it away, but there's a man deep. He gets behind it, pulls it in. They're going back for the second. Change their mind. Auntie Shelley is disappointed. She said that should have been 2.
And so Herbert, good piece of feeling. under pressure, a deep backward square, picked it up on the run for 34, Rudy. You think about there?
Here goes Cornelius ball. Full pitch delivery. He's driving. He's rushing down. Yeah, misfielded. He was watching the stumps instead of picking up the ball.
If he had picked it up, Rudy, and that is could have been in trouble, yes. I think so too. 35.
So, Cornelius once more.
You need those wickets, Rudy. You can't afford. Comes up now, ball.
Here goes off target, swing and a miss. Wide will be signaled. No wide. That's interesting.
One legal delivery left in the over.
So here's Cornelius once more. Here goes ball. Serious swinging. Goes past the keeper. Third man comes across, picks it up, and gets the return in. And no wide signaled. That's interesting.
I'm going to get it official. 36, but I'm
So 6 overs completed. 39 the score for the loss of 1. And they need to get 46, I think.
Yeah, they need 7 more. Back to you with Bramble.
So Bramble it is moving in now to bowl to Heroes. And he was trying to swing it. He was trying to loft it into the onside. I don't think there was an appeal.
I can see the movement of Pemberton, the umpire. He's always have some sort of shoulder move here, Tucker. It is exciting.
So here goes once more. Bramble. Balls. He was punching it into the offside. The fielder is rushing in quickly. Picks it up and looking for the second, waiting to see if it goes past the keeper.
And one more. So
one more to the total.
4 runs, so the score is 40.
Here's Bramble. Balls to Posad. Posad is driving at that. Wasn't quite to the pitch. The ball was in the air for a little while. Stopped by the bowler. So, Bramble, the tall bowler from the pavilion end, moves in now to bowl to. He's swinging into that. Backward up square comes across. Feels it nicely. And one more to the total. 41 the score for the loss of 1. So, the Bramble moving in now to bowl to Hero. Down that track and he swings it towards mid-wicket. But he's deep and he feels it. But he was charging on that occasion. Very aggressive looking shot. Got a single. Reminds me a lot of one Rakesh. Looks as busy as Rakesh. Here goes now to bowl to Atish Prasad. Swings into the outside. Stopped by mid-wicket fielder. But one more into the total. 2 batsmen being very aggressive. That ends the over. 43 for the loss of 1 at the end of 7.
She had some earrings one time, long like a cattle chain.
So swung away, and that's going for 4. That's the winning run. Celebration for Charlestown. Celebration for Charlestown. Well, celebration for Charlestown. Auntie Shelley. So that's the end of the game. Charlestown Primary has won. Second consecutive win for Charlestown Primary.
Make sure that the job was done.
Thank you, Rudy. I'm heading upstairs again to give you
I believe that it should be a very interesting contest when VOJN faces off with Charlestown Primary. Morton 2 wins.
To this Runako Morton Primary School Cricket Competition 2023. We thank you. You came in your numbers earlier today. The VOJN school won over the JLPS school. Convincing victory by VOJN. And so I'll give you the scorecard here for this game. Charlestown Primary versus the Ivor Walters Primary. Prasad not out in 16. Taylor, Ball Herbert, Ball T. Herbert for 14. Hero not out 9. Charlestown Primary winning 47 for 1. Lawrence 1 over. Well, good afternoon all and welcome to our player of the match closing ceremony in the match Charlestown Primary School versus the Ivor Walters Primary School. We say hearty congratulations to Atish Prasad, our man of the match for today's game. Atish, tell me a little bit of today's game, your batting and bowling. Which one Atish love, batting or bowling?
Batting.
All right. What about the performance of Charlestown in this game and the last game? You think the team is heading in the right direction?
Yeah.
Anything you think that the Charlestown Primary School can improve on going forward in this tournament, Atish, after these two games? Anything you see that the Charlestown team can improve on?
Feeling good.
All right. Thank you, Atish. Can we hear it for Atish Prasad, our man of the match for today's game, Charlestown Primary versus the Ivor Walters Primary. Congratulations and hearty congratulations again, Atish.